Oh, I hope you all come to visit us. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, my goodness. Well, hello, everyone. We had our first real live um, tragedy. I had it set up for the wrong camera when I hit go, and it did not work. So hopefully, all will come over from the other one. Oh, can you see it, honey? Is it on there? Nobody's in here yet, so let me see if I can see it.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, everybody's coming over. Hey.
Yes. Hi, lessons
Hi,
from the back
everyone.
roads.
Hello.
Finally fixed it and got it right.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Charlene.
Charlene.
My God. Cindy will be here soon. There's Cindy.
Right.
Oh,
There's
how's
Joe
it going,
Cole,
guys?
Cindy, Freedom Redbird, PMB, Karen Spicer. Yay!
Yay!
Yes,
Hey.
we are back.
Hey, everyone. We are
That's
back.
what happens when you have multiple cameras.
Well, yeah, and what happened was I didn't take it off the GoPro and put it on the regular camera, and
yeah,
once you go live, I wasn't able to edit it after that. I had no choice but to get out of that live and start a new live. Sorry about that, guys. Come and see us. Wow. It seems to be happening a lot lately. It happened to White Rock. It happened to It's All Grady. It happened to somebody else we were watching live.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
it happens.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's all right. We're here now, guys. We're here now.
All right. So I was reading earlier that PMB went to the beach. How was your trip?
Yes. How was your trip? A week at the beach.
Yes.
Not just a trip to the beach.
I know,
a week at the beach. Very jealous
ocean.
about that. Hi, Rocco Lapone. How are you? You can lay down now.
I know Cindy gets to go to the ocean quite often.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she only lives like 15 minutes from the ocean. So. Oh.
Hi, Brenda. Freedom Redbird.
Yeah, White Rock is in the house. Hey, what happens was welcome all.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah, it happens. I was due for a technical error pretty quick.
Yeah.
But
so Joe Cole says it was relaxing and fantastic.
I'm sure.
I believe it was.
I'm sure it was. And smart move to go to the beach before Labor Day weekend.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because it'll be I don't know what beach you went to, but I'm sure it'll be packed next weekend. So
probably
very smart move. How many people we got in here? We're gonna wait for a couple more. I have a special announcement that I want to put out there, but I want a few more people to get in because the more people that know about this and can be sending their thoughts and prayers, the better.
Yeah.
Lessons from the Back Roads. That's a fairly new channel. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, how are you?
20 miles from the beach, but never go there.
Well,
I miss the ocean.
I miss the ocean desperately. I have not spent at least a week's worth of time, even if I just went one day at a time, at the beach since I was 5 years old. Yeah. I mean, when you live, an hour away from the ocean and the beach, in the summertime, that's what you do. You go to the beach. So,
hi, Dale and Lisa from 9 Acre Family Farm.
Hey, Dale and Lisa.
Nice to see you here tonight.
Hey, how you guys doing?
I'm glad you guys all got to join us after that, and you found us.
Yeah. Thanks for going back and then coming to our live because we had some technical difficulties. Alrighty, now that everyone seems to be here, or we've got a good group of people here. Listen, guys, I need you to go over to Simply Jan's channel. Her husband, Kevin, is at the hospital right now. I don't want to give too many details, but he is going in for basic. Rocco, your tail just knocked the camera.
It's okay.
He's going in momentarily for some emergency surgery. So I need you guys to go show Simply Jan Homestead some love.
Yeah, send your
and
prayers.
Send your thoughts and your prayers towards Kevin, that he comes through this surgery just fine and has a really quick recovery and no stress in their lives.
Yeah.
So we will be thinking of you both and hope you both do well. Please send us a message when the surgery is over.
Yeah.
So
Updates.
I told Jan I will
Family
definitely
Farms is
reach
sending
out.
prayers.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Those are very good people. But now,
yes, Karen, we are so much cleaner than last week,
yes.
which means that our camera is working much better.
Yes, so we switched. I'm having an interface problem when I try and use the GoPro as a webcam. This is our old camera. It's on a tripod, so it doesn't wiggle around and bounce around, but it interfaces with the computer just fine, and we should have clear pictures. Michigan life above the 45th parallel.
Hi, Jason
hey guys.
and Clarissa.
How are you
How
guys?
Yep.
Whoop, we're over talking to each other. So,
how are you guys doing?
Well, we finally got off the homestead and went and did some community and met some people.
Yep.
And had some fun that we really haven't had a chance to have since we've been down here. We did go to Baby Cake's birthday party. It was a little bit different. That was a private event.
We did get to meet some people, but it still kind of wasn't the same.
No, it wasn't the same. We went out in public. Let's put it that way. To a public event. We went to the Homesteaders Expo in Marshfield, Missouri. Beautiful ride to get out there. It was only about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Wasn't bad. Beautiful country getting up there. And we got to walk around for 2 days, see all kinds of cool exhibits. Saw a bunch of people who were talking. We didn't get into many of the talks because simply, guys, those arena halls and tents where they were doing the talks were jam-packed, standing room only.
Aw, Clarissa, I miss you too.
Oh,
obviously you too, Eric, but for me it's Melissa.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. You know, that's fine. She is the better one, you know.
There'll be times we'll get to hook up again.
Yeah. So there was some great talks, great stuff. We tried to get in on a couple of them. I really tried to get in on the pig butchering by the farmsmith.
The meatsmith.
The farmstead meatsmith. There'll be a link in the video that's coming out Friday. But I couldn't get close enough really to see anything. Joel Salatin was there. Living Traditions was there.
We did get to meet Living Traditions.
Yep.
Kevin.
We got to talk to Kevin a little bit. He gave us some pointers on the IPPs.
Yeah.
So for doing pigs
but they were there to do a talk and it was pretty busy. They were pretty busy. It seems like as soon as they were done talking to someone else jumped right in.
We first saw them standing over in an area and people were talking and we went and walked around a bunch of times and stuff, but they pretty much didn't get to move because like Missy said, every time somebody walked away, somebody else walked up. But they're super nice people, and they've got a very popular channel. And kudos to them. You know, they could have went and sat in a cool room until their event and walked to their event and walked back to the cool room, got in their car and drove home. But they were out meeting people in the crowd, and that says a lot. That's That's pretty cool. What are you doing, honey? Don't kill us.
I'm not. I need
Okay.
to go back so I can read comments that were missing.
Oh, okay.
So lessons from the back roads. I found your channel about 2 weeks ago and just binged all your videos.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Oh,
thanks for joining us.
well, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Are our videos getting better? I personally think that from our first videos when we came down to look at the land till now, I feel like they've gotten a lot better. But it'd be nice to know what somebody else thinks. I mean, if you just binged them all. So thank you for coming, and thank you for binge watching. That's awesome.
I know, gives her a good backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to tell you much about anything that's happened for the last 2 years. You pretty much all caught up to date. You can just click this little blue button, honey, and it'll take you right down to the bottom. Nice haircut, Eric. Who said that? Oh, Cindy. Thank you. It was due.
Good job, Missy.
Yep, good job, Missy. I was way overdue, man. I was getting very shaggy.
Welcome in, John Blunt.
Yay, John Blunt. So yeah,
they were the first homesteaders I ever watched.
Oh yeah,
nice.
There's some of the first homesteaders we watched, and he was super nice, and it was nice to be able to talk to him. Joel Salatin was there. There was a whole bunch of really big channels there giving talks, but the real special part for us was not that. The special part for us was the channels that we got to hang out with and we got to meet. So
it was nice.
We had met Dale and Lisa from 9 Acres Family Farm at the YouTube meetup at the lake, and super nice people, and got to talk to them for a little while, but they were there this time,
which was great,
and we got to talk to them for quite a while, couple
hang
hours,
out a little bit.
Yeah, and super nice people. We got to meet Butler Family Farm. They were there. Day 2 was when we met them, and they are super nice. He just had some knee surgery and is up moving around on that knee, so that's good to see. He's going to make a quick recovery. And then Johnny and Christine from Gillum Farm were there as well. I know, I get the name wrong every time. They were there as well. I have been very eager to meet them. They are super duper nice people, kind, generous, willing to, you got questions, they're right there with the answers, down to earth, great folks, and we are super glad that we got to hang out with them for a little while.
Yeah, we also saw Hat Creek Homestead.
We saw Hat Creek Homestead, and of course, our dear friends, Jason and Tara, were there and were the host at their campstead. They had gone and brought the nugget, and they were camping out, so they invited us all over the first night to come hang out. And then because me and Missy were doing a turn and burn, we had to come back here to the homestead at night to take care of the dogs, take care of the animals here. We didn't get back there day 2 to her camps, to Jason and Tara's campsite. But from what I heard, Tara put on a full spread buffet style breakfast with pancakes and eggs and bacon and sausage and all the goodies. So kudos to Tara.
Hey, welcome in, Scott and Susan. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hey,
Scott and Susan. She put together a fantastic breakfast from what we heard, and we reached out to him when we got to the fairgrounds, and
we were already there.
Yeah, no, Sarah said, oh, no, Tara, she said, come back. I got breakfast going.
Yes, the Nugget, a.k.a. mobile food truck.
Yes. So what had happened was the night before when we were there, let me tell you guys, it was, Rocco, would you please, you want to say hi to the folks? Come here, Bo. Come say hi to the folks.
Yeah, I would be hungry, Joe Cool, because Tara is an awesome cook and a baker.
Oh, yeah, she's got it going on.
Stuff.
So the day before when we went and hung out there, we had a pop-up Easy Up canopy, and we put it there to get more shade for all the people that were there. And I told Jason, I said, I'll just leave it. You got all these other people here when we took off. I said, you just throw it in your truck, bring it to the fair tomorrow, and we'll get it back. Well, we got to the fair, and the access road for parking, I don't know how it happened, guys. I pulled in there, and the very first slot was wide open. And I knew Jason would be pulling in there. So I pulled in, and then I called. She's like, no, come for breakfast, come for breakfast. I'm like, I want to, but I don't want to leave. I've got the perfect parking spot.
Yeah, we did.
Jason can pull in. All he's got to do is hop out of the truck, throw that canopy in the back of my truck. Boom, he can drive away. That way, when we're at the fair, if they need to leave or we need to leave, nobody has to leave what they're doing and go back to trucks, and we don't have to move trucks around to get closer. It really worked out good. So we missed breakfast, but our logistics was spot on.
We know it'll happen again.
Yeah.
Yes, Tara, thanks for the comment on the pumpkin bread.
Oh.
I love pumpkin bread.
I love pumpkin bread too. Missy makes pumpkin bread.
She says
from
that
real
pumpkin bread is the bomb.com.
Yes, it is. Missy makes pumpkin bread from pumpkins that she grew.
That was our sugar pumpkins from last year.
Yeah, it was. So day 2 at the Homesteading Expo was very exciting.
That's okay, Brenda. Hold on one second. She's got to go. Sorry, can't stay. She's modding for another channel.
Oh, no problem, Brenda.
Yeah, that's all good.
Thanks for dropping in.
Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Yeah. So day 2 was a lot cooler. It was hot on day 1. It had to be over 100 degrees. It had to be. Well, day 2 rolled in, and we had cloud cover all morning. And then about 1 o'clock, that cloud cover broke, and we got a few good, decent rains there.
It's Jason. Yes, please send more. It's Jason, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was Tara. Tara's usually the one. Tara must be editing.
Tara's editing. Jason's monitoring. It started pouring. It wasn't horrible. It rained pretty hard for like 20 minutes, and then it was kind of spitting off and on, but we bailed at that point. We had to get back home. It had been 2 very long days for us. We were kind of exhausted.
We were exhausted. I heard that Tara took a nap.
Yeah, good for her.
We couldn't take a nap.
No, I had to drive home.
It was too late by the time we got home, and it was right back to work.
Yep, we're right back on it.
Day,
yep, we're back on it.
Sunday was all about harvesting, canning, preserving. I'm still doing.
Oh my God, guys. I am in tomato bombzilla. We must have pulled 30 pounds of tomatoes out of the garden yesterday. And I pulled another 10 or 15 pounds out of the garden today. Our big slicer tomatoes are coming ripe by the bus tub on a daily basis. So super happy about that. And we have another development coming up on the well, before I tell you about that, so Friday will be our video about the Homesteaders Expo. That's what's going to be coming out on Friday. Go check that video out, because you will get to see all those great folks that we talked about. But surprise, 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 we've got a giveaway from the Homesteaders Expo.
Yeah.
We do. We're going to be giving away a prize during that video that one of the vendors gave us some of his product to give away. I'm not going to give it up here. You got to go watch that video. But I will tell you here that we have been using this product for for
a while.
4 years now. We've been using this product. We love it. It's very informational. It provides everything that we need to get going. And we'll be giving 3 of those away. So come check out the video on Friday to see everything that we did at the expo, see the great channels and great people that we got to hang out with, and maybe you'll be a big winner. Who do we got now?
I was just reading Michigan Life about the 45th parallel. Yeah, that was a lot of tomatoes that we pulled out.
Oh my God.
We will have tons to bring to market. Plus, I've been freezing tomatoes for later on in the fall so I can make tomato sauce and paste, and gonna try ketchup this year too.
Hey, Glenda, how are you? Yeah, we have a issue with all these tomatoes because if they don't sell at market, we may not have enough freezer room.
I know. And
we've got 2 freezers, guys, and they're pretty close to full. And I got 33, 34 meat birds that are going in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some
we might have
quick
to,
thinking.
But, we might have to do something because...
oh, that's a bummer. Lessons from the Back Road says all of their tomatoes died because of too much rain. Coastal North Carolina.
Coastal North Carolina, that will happen. They will get blight very, very easily. So we have had an ample amount of rain around here, but we've been very lucky that it's been followed by sunny, bright days for the most part. If you can get that water on the leaves to dry out, your tomatoes will be much happier. That being said, our cucumbers, they're done. They're done. They're dead sticks climbing up the trellis with a couple of green leaves at the top. They're done.
Cucumbers are almost done, but we got the best harvest we've ever gotten out of cucumbers.
We've probably pulled 60, 70 pounds of cucumbers out of the garden this year. So
made tons of relish, pickles. Let me tell you, we've been canning.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Hi, Wade Rue.
Hey, welcome. Wade Rue.
Thanks for joining us tonight. All right.
Cindy's reaching out. Cindy, we're going to make you a moderator. I'm going to make you a moderator so you can reach out to all our folks.
Oh, they said the only thing that survived was the loofah.
The loofah? Oh, no kidding. We are thinking of growing loofah, but and I want to grow it.
We'll see. It's something new that we haven't grown before, so it's going to have to be a trial run.
And the garden is our business, and we need to focus on the stuff that sells.
What sells,
until we are much more established, then we can start playing around with what's going on. So, and
yes, Cindy, I saw your comment about the zucchini bread. If there was a way that I could make some and send it to you, I would. But I don't know if it would be any good by the time you got it.
No. Even if we sent it frozen, it'd probably go bad.
Jay Marie, thanks for joining us tonight. How you doing?
We could send you the recipe. That's about it. What's that? What are you laughing at?
Don't know what moderator means, but love seeing you people whose names I recognize.
Okay. So, Cindy, a moderator means you'll get you see there, White Rock Nation has a little wrench after their name. That means they're a moderator. And what a moderator does is a moderator keeps an eye on the chat, make sure nobody's breaking the chat rules. And if we happen to miss somebody, the moderator will reach out to them and make them feel welcomed. You're just...
that is a good idea, Jason, from White Rock Homestead. He said ship it in dry ice. Maybe.
Ship it in dry ice. Could do that, too. Cindy's pretty handy in the kitchen. We can send her the recipe. She'll be just fine.
Wade Rue says, one thing you do with the tomatoes is if you can't use them yourself, it's always good to give them to friends and family.
No, Cindy, you can cook. I've eaten your food. It's fine.
No, Wade.
I know, but I was reading Cindy's. Go ahead.
Okay,
you finish Wade. You finish Wade, then I'll do Cindy.
What we do is we sell them at the farmer's market first, and then if we can't sell them and they come back and they're starting to get a little bit too squishy, then I will prepare them to go into the freezer so that I can can them later on. And I like making a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
And I actually make a lot of salsa.
Yeah.
Last year I made tons of salsa, pizza sauce, tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce. I
Yeah.
want to try ketchup this year though.
Yeah. And when
So-
we say squishy, we don't mean it's starting to go bad. We mean it's got a bruise, and people don't want bruised tomatoes. So
Yes, Jason from White Rock, wrench does mean that you're a tool.
yes. And Cindy, yes, you can cook. I've had your food. It's perfectly fine. You can do it. Just follow the instructions. You'll be perfectly fine.
She does know how to make some stuff.
She does know how to make some stuff.
But every
She's not
time
giving
we
herself
seemed to
enough
go,
credit.
we were going over there, we always went out.
Yeah.
Or ordered out.
Yeah. Well, that's
Although
fine.
you did make, what did she make that one time?
She made a whole bunch of appetizer
Zucchini
stuff.
lasagna.
Yeah,
I think
it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
So we are almost to the end of August, guys, and
Oh my goodness, you already ate all that salsa?
oh, Cindy already ate all that salsa you sent her? Cindy, come on now.
That was 6 jars.
Patience. You got to have patience.
All right.
So it is the end of August, which means September is right around the corner.
Mhm.
And with September comes hunting season. So here in Arkansas, we will start bow hunting in September. I don't know the date.
Right?
I'll have to check on it. And I am preparing and gearing up for that season. If you followed our last live, I had to go in the woods back there to see if I could find out what was going on with Dewey.
Yeah.
Go to our last week's live if you want to hear about that. We did talk about that, right?
We did.
So Dewey,
he's not coming back.
Dewey's not coming back. We have not
Ginger's not coming back.
Ginger's not coming back. But I haven't seen the red fox again. So I think, although I don't think I got him, gray fox. I think I scared him away because he has not been back, and all chickens have been accounted for for the last week. But I found a sweet spot that I think is going to work out for me to put up my tree stand back on the backside of our property. And I'm preparing for that, and that will be tomorrow's video.
Yeah.
Coming out. I'm going to take you guys back there and show you this spot. And I purchased something that I have never used before. In New England, we're not allowed to bait. We're not even allowed to put a salt lick out there. Don't even drop an apple out of your tree stand, because if the game warden stumbles on it, you're in big, big trouble. But here in Arkansas, we can bait. And I don't want to hear about the controversy over baiting and not baiting. I hunted in New England. You couldn't bait. I'm going to hunt down here. I need to get some red meat in the freezer. I can hunt. I can bait. I'm going to bait. So I bought a deer feeder that spins and shoots out the corn or whatever you want to put in it. I'll probably put in corn, which I've never used before.
Isn't that video coming out tomorrow?
That video is coming out tomorrow. Yeah. I'll take you in the woods, and we're going to put that deer feeder together, and we'll get it out in the woods in the next week or so, get it set up. I got to go back there with the chainsaw and the loppers. There's some scrub brush. There's a couple of trees I want to knock down. There's a bunch of scrub. I want to open up that little area a little bit, let in a little bit of sunshine so that the solar charger for the battery for the feeder can charge the battery. And I want to have nice, clean shooting lanes. So we got to clean it up back there. And then we're going to get it set up back there, put a bunch of corn in it, and see if I can get a deer this year. I really need to get a deer this year. So that video is coming out tomorrow. Jason says,
I have a feeling that our hunting will just be random, just sit in the woods. And because he doesn't have time for prep. So it kind of moved, and now I can't read it anymore. Well, now, Eric, you don't have enough room in that freezer. You may need a new freezer just for that. Yeah, I'm thinking we don't have enough room now.
Yeah, no. I don't know what we're going to do I don't want to have to go buy another freezer. I don't
No.
have a problem having another freezer. I don't
No.
have a problem with the electricity. Freezers use very little
Yeah.
electricity. My problem with getting another freezer is we're still living in the camper, guys, and our storage is 2 Harbor Freight carports.
Yeah. Jason just says, fill that yellow tent with freezers. Wait.
Yeah.
Connections for a reefer trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's my thing. I would prefer not putting another freezer in there because it's pretty tight in there now.
Yeah, I did see your suggestion, Cindy, about another freezer. We're gonna have to start looking. We need one.
Well, I'm hoping that I can get this farmstead building for Missy built because I'd much rather run good power up to there and move all of our freezers out of these tents and up into an actual building with a roof. Even if it's open, if it's a pole barn for right now, it's better than in these canopies because it'll be safer, it'll be drier, everything will be good. So I'm gonna see how it goes. Hopefully I can get this building put up and then buy a freezer and move all the freezers up there. If I have to buy a freezer before then, I will.
Yes, Wade, I did see your comment about your tomato basil spread, and we have made it. I haven't canned any, but it's a really good idea to use up some tomatoes to make bruschetta.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So
and we plan on canning most of the tomatoes that we get, and certainly all the tomatoes in the freezer. The problem that we have right now is we're canning all the cucumbers, we're canning all the peppers, all the stuff that like cucumbers you can't freeze.
A pepper relish.
Yes, pepper relish. And she made a habanero.
It's
a cayenne pepper.
It's a basil,
cayenne pepper, jelly.
Yes.
Jelly or jam?
It's a jelly.
It's a jelly. And it's super yummy, guys.
It is good.
So what we're doing?
Think because I made so much.
Yeah, it looks like Christmas with all the colors. So what we're doing now is we're canning up all the stuff that you can't freeze. You can't freeze cucumbers.
No.
You can't freeze squash and zucchini.
Well, yeah, you can.
Well, you can, but
I froze squash and zucchini. Yeah, no.
I'm not a big fan of frozen squash.
I know you don't. You're not big on squash anyway, but
anyway, the point is we're canning the stuff that has to be canned now. And tomatoes we can throw in the freezer and then come back and revisit that at a later date. So we'll see how it goes. Canning tomatoes is a longer process, especially the sauces, because you got to put them in the roaster, and they spend a long time in the roaster cooking down before you even get to the canning process. So Scott's got a big one there.
Yeah, it says, I wish I could get you set up to hunt here during the urban hunt here in Cherokee Village. Oh. He said he'll do some check-in to see what he might do for you.
Oh, well, that would be fantastic. See, Cherokee Village, which is not too far from here, they have a no-limit hunt. So you can go in there and pull out as many deer as you want. I guess they're pretty much overrun.
know, Jason. I freeze zucchini, too. I'm just
not a big fan of it.
I use it cut up in stir fries, and then I freeze shredded zucchini so that I can make breads and whatnot, muffins.
Yeah, but chunked up zucchini and squash, I'm not a big fan. That's fine.
Cooking it anyway.
It's fine. I'm just not a big fan. That would be awesome, Scott. That would be fantastic.
Says, I got one lady I watched, and she went through canning up bruschetta with tomato and basil with caramelized onions, and it looked great. I'm gonna have to check into that because I don't have a recipe for it, but I will find one.
Yeah, and we're deep into canning season anyway, so.
Urban hunting, bow only, no sound. So who knew you were there?
Urban hunting, no sound.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Great
I
raid.
know.
Now I'm hungry. Yes, I know. That sounds super yummy. So that's where we're at. We are going to be preparing for hunting season. As much as I can slip it in, guys, I'll tell you what. I had every intention this morning. I said it yesterday. I said, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do my chicken chores. I'm going to go do the harvest in the garden. Then first thing, I'm going to go plant. We planted a whole 70-foot row of kohlrabi this morning. And then I was going to get our little tiller, and I got 2 rows that don't have ground fabric in it that I wanted to get tilled up and get prepped because we have garlic coming, and we want to get our garlic planted. And I pulled my tiller out.
Yeah.
And
hey, Naoki, thanks for coming in and joining us.
Hey. Pulled the tiller out, flipped it up, make sure there's no weeds or anything down, wrapped around the tines. Look down in there, and the whole collar for one of the inside tines was completely cracked in 2 places. Oh. I'm like, okay, well, I have a welder. Let me see if I can get it off. Well, I beat on that thing for what, an hour or 2? Finally got it off. And once I got it off, I realized not only was it cracked,
it was missing a chunk.
It was missing a chunk. So there was no welding that back up today and getting back out into the garden. Got on the phone with the company, and supposedly they're sending me a new tine. But my tiller, for at least a week, probably longer, which is not making me super happy. If the garlic comes in, we're gonna have to hand till that row.
I know we'll figure it out. All right, Cindy, I will look into that recipe, and yes, we'll talk.
All right.
All right, let's see.
Glenda, I love bruschetta. Glenda.
I know, but I'm reading from the top, not the bottom up. Did I spy a deer feeder in your thumbnail? Yes, Jason, you did.
Yes, you did.
Beans are spilled because he put it in the thumbnail.
That's right.
And that's going to be the next video coming out on
tomorrow. Tomorrow is...
And then Friday is the expo video.
Friday is the expo video. Okay. We had to push the expo video out to Friday because... we are doing this giveaway in that video, and I needed to figure out how to do a comment picker and get that all in place to put that video out.
Yeah, so don't forget to watch that video on Friday, because if you leave a comment, that's how we're going to do the random pick.
That's how we're going to pick the winners. So,
yeah.
But all the details will be in Friday's video. So,
and yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Cindy.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. It really helps, guys. All right. So what did you think of the Homesteading Expo?
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
The whole 2 days.
Yeah.
Even with the rain and the heat, yeah. I had so much fun.
Yeah. And you got some seeds?
I did.
Bought some seeds?
I got some new seeds from there.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good information from people. We got to hang out with some good friends.
Yeah. We got a line on some non-GMO organic cattle, sheep, and chicken feed.
Yes.
That they ship in like an Azure standard kind of style where the truck goes out, they drop it off.
Yep. The guy is looking to
expand into this area. I'm looking to put something together. So Jason and Tara will talk about that, and I'm going to talk to my neighbor. It was not that expensive. Non-GMO organic seed.
Yeah, they have rabbit pellets too.
And rabbit pellets.
Yep.
For chicken feed, what, 17%? I think it was 17%. Was
chick starter.
They had chick starter. Yeah. They had layer. They had all kinds of different configurations. But the 17% chicken feed, it was layer feed, was $18.40 a bag for non-GMO organic grown feed. Guys, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
If you've been to Tractor Supply, that's $28,
Mhm.
$29, and it's a 40-pound bag. I can't even get non-GMO feed at my feed store. I suppose if I drove all the way up to
Yeah.
Thayer or West Plains, I could probably get it up there,
Mhm.
but I am sure it's not going to be $18. So
No.
we're looking at putting that together, maybe making the farm here a drop spot where the truck can come in. They would prefer to drop at least 2 pallets, and that's 40 bags of feed per pallet. But I mean, even for our meat birds go through 10 bags of food in the time that they're here.
Thanks, Cindy. I was trying to get to her comment.
And we do 3 rounds. So that's almost a pallet for myself. You know, I'm thinking about it. We might be able to put something together for some of the local folks. And that was another really great contact that we made at the Homesteaders Expo. So what was the comment that you need to get to?
Lynn the Okie was asking if we were sitting in a tent.
No.
And I didn't get to her comment because you were explaining.
No, but, we're in our gazebo. It is a tent. It is a tent.
It's kind of like a tent.
Yeah.
But
no, it is a tent.
It has metal
sides,
like a tent. Like metal 4 corners, and then you just throw. Yeah, I guess it is.
It's a tent. It's made for sitting in, not sleeping in, but yeah, you're basically right.
Actually, we have had people sleep out here.
Oh yeah.
When we were in,
the grandkids have slept out here many times.
Yeah, when we lived at the campground in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I've got a nice wooden deck here, and we've got our lawn furniture out here. It's a nice place when it's not too hot to come and sit and relax. Like tonight, it's a beautiful night.
It is. And I know someone else asked us about the weather. It's been really nice today.
Today it was perfect.
Yesterday wasn't too bad, but the rain.
Yeah, there was a little rain, and then it was a little muggy.
Got humid again.
But it wasn't hot like it's been. But today was perfect. It was very low humidity.
Yeah.
It was about 85 degrees.
I think today was the first day that I was actually able to get out in the garden and harvest without dripping with sweat.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I did chicken chores and garden harvest without having to change my shirt. And that is a bonus that hasn't been around in quite a long time. So we're very, very happy.
My hat says B. It has a B for Boston Red Sox.
She has a Tilted K hat.
She
has an Arkansas hat.
I have all different, but I have to wash them, so I have to rotate them because it's so hot out here when you're working.
Yeah.
I like to wear a hat and it gets sweaty, so I have to change it and wash it.
Oh, speaking of chickens, guys.
Right, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
How many more weeks of farmers markets from PMB?
At least couple, 2-3 months.
They usually go all the way into the middle to the end of October.
If not into November. It's weather dependent.
Yeah, depending on the weather.
Frankly, I want farmers markets for as long as I possibly can have them and as long as I've got produce, because we operate the homestead on a market garden basis. So as longer the better. So, but on the chicken front, big news, guys. Well, if you've been following along, you know that we were pretty sure that Cayenne was a rooster. Well, it's confirmed. We were sitting out yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, Cayenne came out and flapped his wings and cuckoo
and started to crow.
He started to crow. So
he was answering the neighbor's rooster.
He was. They were talking back and forth.
The neighbors was crowing, and the neighbor over here was crowing, and then he started crowing.
Yeah.
So confirmed, he is definitely a rooster.
He is confirmed a rooster.
Yep, cock-a-doodle-doo.
So there is a rooster in the hen house. So that's fine. I don't mind.
Then the Okie says I need a Royals and St. Louis Cardinals hat.
Oh, okay. Well, if anybody goes near the Royals or the St. Louis Cardinals merch store, go pick up a hat and send it over to Lynn Leoki. Why not?
No,
right?
no. She said that I need one.
Oh, she said you need one.
Yes.
Well, you could send one to Missy too, I guess. I don't
All
know.
right. Awesome cayenne letter. Oh.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Let her rip.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Let her rip is right. So I'm fine with Cayenne being a rooster. While he serves no practical purpose.
There is no Kanye. It's Cayenne.
It's Cayenne. It's not Kanye.
Yep. He's still Cayenne.
Yeah. Yeah. And Cayenne's a good male name anyway.
Yeah.
So he serves no purpose here on our homestead, really. I mean, he kind of protects the hens a little bit, but we got all those birds as egg layers. But maybe next year we'll get an incubator and incubate some eggs. I don't know.
Who knows? We might have a broody chicken. You just never know.
I'm not going to call him just because he's a rooster. That's fine. Those birds over there, they do not eat that much feed.
Hi, Frida. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you.
Yeah, so he does those laying birds. They don't eat hardly anything. They get a scoop and a half. And if I actually gave them 2 scoops of feed for all those birds, there would be feed at night when I put them away. About a scoop and a half, scoop to scoop and a half.
Yeah, see, that's what I say, Jason. Let him hang with the girls. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Why not? Whatever.
And now, once our birds start laying, we're gonna collect eggs every day. So
I'm not worried about fertilized eggs. We're gonna collect them every day. It's not an issue. If he's watching out for them, then that's fine. And we were pretty sure Dewey was a rooster too. So if Dewey was a rooster and Dewey went and met the predator head on and did his rooster business and sacrificed himself, then that's fine too. And whatever the case may be, it is what it is. But Cayenne is a rooster and Cayenne is staying. So.
All right. See, you guys are good. Thanks, Clarissa. 10 minutes. 10-minute warning.
10-minute warning. Okay, right. 10-minute warning. Any questions from y'all? Come on, give us some questions.
So, if he is a protector, let Cayenne live and let live. Yeah, that's what I say. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not going. He's a beautiful bird.
Yeah. I like the really coloring on our rooster. Yeah. He's really pretty.
Yeah, yeah. And, what's a hen house without a rooster? Come on, guys. Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So all the boys get to live on the homestead.
Yeah.
So any questions, guys? You got any questions for us?
All right. How about those thumbs up, guys?
Ooh, thumbs up. Yay.
All right. When you come into Michigan, oh goodness.
We would love to come to Michigan and hang out with you guys. But I cannot lie. It would be a while. That's a big trip. The dogs would have to go. We'd need a farm sitter, and it is what it is. I'm trying to build a homestead here.
I would love to come.
Yeah, I mean, I can't go on a week-long vacation to go hang out until I build a house.
And as it is, for travel-wise, we do need a house, but sometime in February, I'll probably be making a trip.
She's leaving
somewhere because one of my daughters is gonna need me.
No, not one of your daughters.
I know they're both gonna need me, but I can only do one at a time. And they're both pregnant at the same time.
There's no secret. Both of the daughters are pregnant. And Missy, we lived near our youngest daughter's for her last baby. So Missy could be there to help her. The oldest daughter, she's in South Carolina.
Oh, see, now we're missing all the questions.
She's in South Carolina. So Missy is going to go in February to be with her to help her out. And I will be here on the homestead by my lonesome. What are the questions we're missing?
Well, a lot of them just went
Lessons
by.
from the back road. Any more motorcycle rides? No, not right now, but I'm itching to get out on the road, and that should happen within a couple, 2-3 weeks. I want to get back out on the road. Luckily for us here in Arkansas.
Hey, Junk to Gems.
Hey, Junk to Gems.
Thanks for popping in and joining us.
We don't get a lot of snow here. They get ice storms, but not a lot of snow. So I could be riding in December. I could be riding as soon as March the following year, because we were here in March and there were days that it was 50 degrees out, and 50 degrees is perfect weather to go for a ride. So my off season for the bike will be very short this year.
Clarissa says that her son has a baby due in February.
Oh,
it must be that time of the year.
Yeah, well, that's because springtime, guys. Springtime. The animals aren't the only things that mate in the springtime.
All right.
We'll just leave it at that.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5
minutes. I saw a bunch of other questions.
Okay.
Thanks, Cindy, for your hugs. Let's see. Are y'all coming to the BYOB hurricane party? That's bring your own boat party. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Same thing.
Yeah.
We don't have any plans to be leaving anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to be able to bounce around and go and network and stuff, but literally, guys, I don't have a house. I have to stay here. I have to get on this house build. It's a priority. It's a priority, and it's irresponsible for me to not do it.
Yeah, so. Lindy Hookie says, don't count your chicken about the weather. Yeah, I know, because we were here. Yeah. And when we guys got all that snow.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. But no, that snowed 2 years ago. We were here for that.
Yeah. Somebody asked how the bunnies are doing. The bunnies are doing great.
The bunnies are doing great. And stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Because Bill is about to get some visitors. It's getting cooler now. And I think Hillary might go visit with Bill for a little while.
Yep.
And then Monica's going to go visit with Bill for a little while.
Let's see.
Coming to the hurricane.
Oh, Wade. Now. It was Wade.
What did Wade say?
Somebody was asking about when is our next. Oh, maybe it was White Rock. When is the next building project? I don't know. They're going so fast now. I can't read them.
So the next building project is the same as the old building project. It's Missy's farm stand. I think Friday, after I get everything milled up, I am going to get back on the mill. So I have 3/4 of the lumber that I need to build Missy's farm stand building, and at least get it up, get the deck on it, and get it up in a pole barn kind of situation.
Yeah.
We can enclose it at a later date, but at least it'll be undercover. That project is the next project coming up, and it shouldn't be too long. As long as things like my tiller not working and me having to put out other fires, everything will be fine. So
the plan is that after farmers market do end, we're hoping to be working on our house.
Yeah.
So we'll be spending a lot of time doing that.
Yeah. And there's a lot of pre-milling going on to get that
Gems,
done.
That was a joke, y'all. We have a Cat 3 category coming at us.
Oh, Christine, so Miss Gillam's farm just checked in. Hello. How are
Christine.
you? Glad you came. Unfortunately, we're going to be dropping off very shortly.
About 3 minutes.
3 minutes, but I'm glad you came. We enjoyed meeting you both very much.
It was nice to finally meet everyone.
Yes, you guys are amazing people. So kind, so nice. Go check out Gillam Farm, guys. They are genuinely good people. So
yeah, we don't watch it. We don't really see a lot of weather. We try to check the weather every day in our area, just so we can make sure that we have the weather, so we know what our plans are going to be for that day. Yeah, we didn't know about your hurricane.
No. And no, Scott, I'm not going to put a porch on her building, but there will be a nice front porch on our house when the house gets built.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And yeah, that's where we're at. I just gotta get on the mill, guys. I gotta get on the mill. I've got 5 or 6 logs still stacked up over there, ready, all cut up, pulled out of the pile. Just got to roll them on the mill and get them all lined up.
All right. Junk to Gems Homestead says they're going live tomorrow and Wednesday. All right.
Oh,
we
okay.
are gonna
Go check out Junk to
definitely
Gems.
have to check that out.
Go check them out. What time is it? I think we're almost done, guys.
We have like a minute.
Oh, we got a minute left.
Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to go out in the woods and check out my hunting area. And we're going to put a deer feeder together. And then Friday, make sure you come to Fridays. It's the expo. And we're going to be giving some stuff away. So make sure you come and check it out and drop a comment in that video. Till the next one, guys. We'll see you later.
Yes, definitely. Stay safe, Junk to Gems.
All you guys take care and make sure you all go over and check out Simply Jan and keep her husband,
don't forget to
Kevin.
Send her some love.
Keep her husband, Kevin, in your thoughts, and we hope he has a speedy recovery. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.